Xbox, we need to talk. You see, I've been playing Xbox since I was just 5. Some of it you can still see today on my channel. The point is, Xbox has been a big part of my life, as I'm sure it has been to you too, since you clicked on this video. Xbox has brought us all so many good memories. Starting from the release of the Xbox 360 and going all the way to the now Series X, I want to go over some of the huge events that have taken place and had an impact on Xbox and the gaming community. We can come to a conclusion on, well, why Xbox isn't doing so well now. Enjoy. Coming in blasting, the Xbox 360 had an amazing launch in 2005. People all over the world rushed to their local GameStops to grab a brand new Xbox 360. Also announced along with the Xbox 360 was the Xbox Arcade, which was made so small developers could make games. And let me tell you, I had some of the best times on these Xbox arcade games. Also being introduced was avatars, a digital character you created to represent yourself and your profile. If you had an Xbox 360 back then you remember these guys very well. Now the most dreadful thing that stunned and could have possibly ruined the Xbox 360, the red ring of death. A failure that cost Microsoft $1.5 billion. A Redditor by the name of Twin says, years after leaving Microsoft, Moore recalled preparing to tell the CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer, of his planned response to the incident. We've got to tell Steve. Here's what we have to do. We need to FedEx an empty box to a customer who had a problem, and then we would FedEx it back to them and fix it. Always remember, 240 million of that was FedEx. It was sickening. Unfortunately, this wouldn't be fixed for another 5 years. 2010 brought us the Xbox 360 Slim, the new and improved Xbox 360 that was not meant to red ring. But that doesn't mean during these 5 years no one was playing the Xbox just because some shitty hardware design. No. By June 2007, the Xbox 360 had set record attaching rates of 6 games per console sold. I'd say people were playing Xbox more than ever, but there would be way more players to swarm in. Making our way to 2011, we have the release of an absolute banger, Skyrim: The Elder Scrolls V. Now this was peak player rate for the Xbox, peak for gaming, just peak. All the way up to 2013, Xbox was dominating the gaming field with exclusive early access to Call of Duty content, GTA 5, Batman Arkham City, and so much more. Honestly, these 3 years were some of my best in gaming. Now, I'd love to sit here and yap about these games all day, but I have plenty of time to do that in other videos. See, on this channel, I like to stay straightforward on the topic I'm talking. We now make it to 2013. The Xbox One makes an absolute stinky drop. I mean, an absolute backyard, under the porch, homeless guy shitting on a piece of cloth and throwing it in your face stinky. I mean, this was bad, really bad, so bad that Microsoft is still suffering from it today. This release, I won't get into too much because I know it was bad, but it did get a little better at least. In 2014, there came a silver lining. Well, in my eyes, was the best that the Xbox One could do. Sunset Overdrive. Now, this is my favorite Xbox exclusive overall. I mean, I love Doom, I love Halo, but Sunset Overdrive, in my opinion, perfectly showed the capabilities and the full stretch of next-gen tech. We now move on to 2020, and the Xbox Series X is announced. No one's really going that crazy this time. There's nothing, well, it feels like there's nothing. Aside from spec upgrades, there was no new capabilities like the Kinect or an interesting home screen. This one felt more bland and kind of just looked more like a well put together streaming service in my opinion. I'm not going to sit here and say it's terrible. I mean, I have one myself. It's not anything special. It's like a car you drive to work in. It plays the games you like, but just barely at amazing quality. The games have been terrible with Xbox exclusives like Avowed and Starfield. Indiana Jones was alright from what I've seen. Don't get me wrong, it's not only Xbox that's been pushing out slop lately, it's most of the gaming community doing. And that's what I'd like you to take from this video. People no longer seem interested in making games anymore, or consoles that are unique or putting in effort to anything at all. Nobody listens to what the community has to say, and mostly they're just following corporate scumbags' orders and making whatever they want, pushing out whatever they need to monetize anything. I mean, seriously, these guys put a skin on anything that fucking is in any use to the game. It's ridiculous. Now, I don't want to get political, but woke culture in gaming is also something that doesn't belong here. If games like Avowed and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 don't start getting the shade that they need for these people to wake up, the crazy thing is, it's not like people aren't speaking out about it. It's the game journalist sites that are boosting these shitty games and feeding shit to everyone who knows no better to eat the shit. I mean, seriously. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.